Hi, thanks very much for having me, and I really enjoyed hearing about a lot of the talks today. And I just want to take a little bit of time to say that I work for the Gorman Institute, and I think that we could potentially help with a lot of the projects that have been presented here today. So we are a central hub. We're a university research institute for data science and data-intensive research at the university. And a lot of people don't really know about all the support we can offer. So the first thing I'll pitch is that we offer 8 hours of free support for people with data science queries. People can come to us with a question. It might be a short technical query, it could be advice on applying statistical methods, or it could be proof of concept work for a grant. And typically you'll get help from a second-year PhD student with expertise in data science or AI, also supported by some of our in-house data scientists. And that's the second group I'd like to talk to you about. The best way I can explain the cost of data science support we offer is similar to having access to a pool of postdocs with data science expertise. So if you're writing a grant, or if you have a particular project where you either need a day a week or 4 days a week or a year's time of a data scientist, you can buy out time for someone to support on a project, depending on the resources we have available. Other things we can support with, the JGI organise events, seminars discussing data ethics. We link communities, and for example, this event here, there's communities of health researchers working in AI. If you think you have a particular methodology or people with similar data science interest to you, we could also organize an interest group or an event around that to really build a network. We help deliver and support courses like Christopher Wood's group, like Christopher Wood's courses. Courses in R and Python, and in fact, I'll actually go on to this now. From the 3rd to 7th of June, from the 3rd to 7th of June this year, we'll be running Bristol Data Week, where people can have access to free training, but also events on data science and AI at Bristol. And finally, we also offer support for grant development. So if you need advice on how much it would cost to cost data scientist into your bid, if you need help with research planning, for example, what sort of sample size you might need for the analysis you're conducting, or advice on data ethics. And finally, we also fund seed corn projects. So this is small pots of funding available for early career researchers or people later on in their career with a promising idea that has a data science spin on it. And just as an example, earlier for the cost of data science support that we were talking about earlier, we have 2 people working in the health domain. I worked with Andy Dowsey in UKHSA on the antimicrobial resistance project, and we have a colleague working with NHS stroke data. So yeah, come find me if you need any help or want to get in touch. Thanks.